Hello everybody, it's Patrick here on my mainly German channel with a detailed video for you guys who are considering to buy a racing wheel setup for your racing games, especially for your F1 games. If you're looking for your first racing setup, this is the video you should definitely watch, because I tested two configurations for PS4 you will probably buy. So have fun watching! Only one in front. For a convenient racing setup I purchased a racing seat for my wheels. You can get this seat for under €200 and I think this seat is one of the cheapest alternatives for your same racing, and it's very space saving because you can fold this seat very easily. It is definitely not the best quality seat, but this seat is very light and you don't need a special gaming room and you can always sit in a good sitting position, unless you are above average size. Of course it depends if you are a PS4 or PC gamer, but for me that was the best choice. You can find this seat in the description below. But let's go ahead with the real case, the wheel. Probably for your start your wheel choice will be the Thrustmaster T150. That seems to be the most obvious decision and for a start a good alternative. At the first look this wheel is very well made for beginners, but there are always more aspects to consider. The whole housing and the pedals are completely made from plastic. That doesn't care when you are playing, but for sure the quality isn't that great like other top wheel models. Right at the start of your first laps you will notice that there is a big clicking noise when you shift with the shift pedals. Well, that's not crucial surprising when you look at the cost. After a longer driving period it doesn't disturb you while concentrating on the racetrack. The race feeling in comparison to a controller is so much better, and it's really fun driving with this wheel and the force feedback and all the track vibrations. Not much you can get wrong for around €130. But let's go ahead with the negative points. I drove with that wheel for over 2 years and in this period of time this wheel broke twice. And I had to send it back to Amazon and I got new ones. The first case was because of a broken throttle pedal and the second case was because of broken wheelbase electronics. So maybe I drove too hard or many times, but that mustn't happen. This is why I finally decided to make an upgrade to another Thrustmaster version, the T300 for around €300. Currently I use the Thrustmaster Ferrari F1 wheel as add-on. This is an add-on wheel you can buy for this one for around €170, but take care you can't use it for the T150. It was not easy for me to make the decision to buy the Thrustmaster Ferrari F1 wheel because it is only a mounting. To use this wheel you also need the T300 with pedals, which is also not that cheap, but much cheaper like the wheels from Fanatec. First to the optics of the wheel. It looks trendier than the T150 and 300 wheel and it has a much higher weight. Especially the pedals are very trendy because when you drive you don't feel that you step on plastic. But now to the first point of criticism of the wheel. When I received the package with the wheel I have tried out the new wheel mounting and I noticed that the wheel was calibrated incorrectly. I was looking for the mistake a long time and finally I found out where the error is. You can calibrate that wheel manually by pressing the share, start and options buttons, as well as the mode button similar while holding the wheel straight. So there was nothing wrong with my F1 add-on. As a result that was very annoying. After this moment of frustration I tested the T300 for almost a half a year and I have to say I'm convinced. Especially with the F1 wheel mounting. You have got a lot of buttons which you can use. Only the buttons in the middle of the wheel you can't operate. These are just stickers. Some people will ask who needs this special wheel upgrade for F1? So I can answer this question. It's a big advantage if you are changing the settings while driving, especially at F1 games and simulation racing games. You can change your differential, the brake pressure, the fuel mixture, or if you play Formula 1, the power of the ERS hybrid engine. If you use this wheel you can change these settings very quickly and comfortable. If you use the controller it's not that easy. Since I've got that wheel, I make fewer mistakes because I can use the keys more comfortable. The wheel has got shift pedals which are more quiet in comparison to the normal T150 or 300. But you will always hear the clicking noise. But that's okay, because the feeling to play with an original F1 wheel is great. As a result, I can give you the buy recommendation. Of course, you can also buy higher quality F1 wheels like the wheels of the brand Fanatec, but if you do, you will have to spend much more money. So that's it with my little review about the low priced and funny F1 wheel alternatives, especially for PlayStation 4 players. If you did similar experiences with steering wheels, so let me know. I hope you got an impression how you can customize your low budget steering wheel setup. I also hope you enjoyed my video and it helped. If that's the case, thumbs up and subscribe. We will see us in the next video. Bye bye.